What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for a whole new episode review of Power. This is season 6, episode 7. Um, like father, like son. Let's just get into it because they popped it off. They popped it off the way that we wanted it to pop off, but they didn't go as far as we want to. And then they was playing games with us, okay? Because at first I'm sitting here like, is this a dream sequence that's happening or whatever? You know, Ghost been hallucinating and stuff. Who dreaming in this situation? But it was real, okay? So what wound up happening is we see Tariq in the bed, sleep or whatever. Next thing you know, we see a gun to his face, and all of a sudden we hear Ghost talk about something. Wake up, little nigga. Wake up, little nigga. I said, wait a minute, we went California. Which one you is? Blood or Crip, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Which one? Which one? Okay? He was like, wake up, little nigga. It's time to get your ass up. You up here trying to help Tommy fucking kill Proctor, whatever. You left that door open for Tommy, huh? You helped him do all this shit, huh? You knew that he was gonna come up here and try to kill me, huh? That's what you tried to do? Look, man, I didn't even know that he was finna do some shit like that. And you need to get up out my face with this scare straight tactic, because the shit ain't gonna work, Ghost. It was like, look here, little nigga. Look here, little nigga. Every time he said little nigga, it just took me out. I'm sitting here like, these two are just a mess. They are literally themselves playing against themselves, okay? They are the same person, okay? And I'm just like, I'm with Tariq. At this point, Tariq has been caught by Vincent. Set up your parents. Do you really think that he is scared by this whole thing? He's been around Kanan, seen Kanan die. Okay, you know, shot Ray Ray at this point, or whoever shot that nigga. Do you think? Yeah, he did shoot him. Do you really think this gun to the face shit by your daddy is really gonna scare him? Ghost? Okay, I said, Ghost, you gotta come a little bit harder than that. You should have had some niggas come up in there and do that shit to him. Okay, that's what you should have did. Then it really would have been popping. Okay, but he has no respect for you, so therefore he knows that you're not going to do nothing. You're just trying to scare him or whatever, and it's not working. And you know, he called him out about you leaving the back door open, you helping Tommy. You know, you conveniently took little Issa Marie out or whatever. You know, what if I would have been in the house, could have shot your ass and all this stuff and blah blah blah. And he was like, get your ass ready, okay, because we finna go somewhere. And then later on, he was like, look, Ghost. He said, bitch, this gonna be the last motherfucking time you call me Ghost, okay? I said, Ghost. I would have said Ghost, bitch, what? You know, they playing at this point. Tariq ain't your son no more, okay? Tariq is not your son no more. And when it gets to a point, like, what parents don't understand is this. Or what some people don't understand, you don't really want your kids to fear you. You want them to have respect enough that they won't be stupid enough to go against you on some dumb shit. And he lost all that respect for Ghost. So therefore he don't fear Ghost. He don't respect Ghost. He don't even call that motherfucker daddy like that no more. Okay. So he take him to the penthouse to see all the stuff that happened or whatever. Trying to get his money and all that stuff. He found out, he was like, Uncle Tommy did this. Hell yeah, Uncle Tommy did this. You know his signature. Okay. So they go up in there to Raina's room because did you notice when they was walking past and Ghost stopped, I guess what would have been Tariq's room, and was like, come on, let's go in here. And Tariq just kept on going. And he was like, what? And then he was like, in your sister's room? You heard your stuff up in your sister's room? Yeah. In her room, he was like, this is where she used to keep all her little stuff, secrets and stuff. Brandon ain't had no secrets. He was like, to you, bitch, because you weren't paying no attention, so how would you know what secrets she had? Then, you know, he opened up the little corner place or whatever in the bed, in the closet, and got his money. He was like, this it. He was like, so now you stealing from me? You gonna take from me? He was like, bitch, you took from me, so now I'm taking from your ass. And let me tell you something, you ain't loyal if you over there fucking around with Tommy. And if you fucking around with Tommy, whatever, that means you a fucking enemy of mine, okay? I said, wait a minute, so what, we declaring war on each other? We just gonna put it out explicitly like that? And he basically said, you gonna have to be cool with me. You still fucking with Tommy, I'm gonna basically fuck your ass up. I'm gonna kill your ass. And I'm sitting here like, okay, we see where it's going. Tasha get the memo, and she like, really, you did this to our son or whatever? You know, she all up in her feelings, and he was like, I just get him. You know, he respects me now. Tariq listening outside the door. Tariq would have been me. You know, on this first part, I really was not upset at Tariq because given the trajectory that this boy is going down, the tactics, like I said, that Ghost is trying to use to, you know, get him back in line, that boy is too far gone. I would have been listening outside the door too, like, that's what you think. Really? Respect? Nigga, I don't even know how to spell respect. R-E-S what? What is that? I don't know. Okay, girl, what? Dad? I don't have one of those. I have a ghost. That's what I got. You know, and Tasha was like, "This, you really think that this is gonna make him love you? He don't love you right now. He hates you." Here go Ghost. We can work on that later. He can learn to love me again. You know, we just gotta find him a school to go to or whatever. Trying to get him into a college, give him a life that I never had, and all that stuff. What Ghost was saying was good, but you are not talking to a person that talking about a person that's willing to do that yet. Okay, he's so lost right now. He's on his own path. That boy is down there 17 years. He's 17 years old. Once he turned 18, he almost 18 years old. He really ain't got to listen to your ass. And if he keep on doing this whole thing or whatever, stealing from people, trying to sell drugs, because he did tell Ghost that he stole from Uncle Tommy, and all that stuff. And he was like, Tommy already know that, okay? But he was like, he didn't know that I was still doing drugs. I was still selling drugs, whatever, when he told me to stop. So all of that shit going on. Mind you, Ghost gave Tasha this whole speech like, he good, he good, he good. And then they going out there to, look for Tariq. Tariq is gone. I said, you did all of that stuff. Talk about how he respects you now. We all to the good now. I said, it's going to take more than that. It took more more than one event to get him to where he's at now. It's going to take way more than that to get him back to the path that you're trying to get him. And y'all not doing it right. Meanwhile, back at the Tommy and Lakeisha place, they over there talking about the whole thing. And, Lakeisha, shoot her. Okay, I just want her to shoot. Just shoot her, because she getting on my nerves. This whole thing with the Proctor situation. Now they got to be on guard, and she was like, "We got to finish this." He trying to give her a gun. Because of protection, because things are heated now. He knows for sure that Ghost knows that he's the one that did Proctor in, and so everything's on high alert. That's understandable. But then you got Lakeisha. She don't really want to take the gun. She don't want him around Ghost and Tommy around Ghost and Tasha. Okay. Then she went a step further and said basically fuck Tariq too. I said, you know what? No, Lakeisha. Gonna say something. Tommy said, that's my family. He was like, what about me and your family? What about me and Cash? Bitch, you and Cash just came into the picture. You can't expect him to cut something off with a child that he's practically helped raise, okay? A child that was innocent in all this, that just so happened to get fucked up. And you right, this ain't the same Tariq that we knew back in the day, but he's still crying out for help at this point. And you don't need everybody to fucking abandon the little dumb bitch, okay? Because then he gonna really get himself killed. You know what I'm saying? And you really think that he gonna fuck away with Tasha too? No, if he not finna step away from Tasha, baby, he damn sure not finna step away from Tariq, okay? Because Tariq on his side, practically, okay? At this point, So I'm like, Lakeisha, take that gun and have Cat. I ain't gonna say that. Just take the gun, okay, and just shut the fuck up. Just really shut up. Then he told her to go down there to the warehouse, go do some inventory. The inventory, doing all that stuff, and then you got Too Big, Spanky, and Grim there, and they trying to go over the stuff or whatever, and Too Big notices that one of the boxes is open. It was like, whoa, bitch, who the fuck was up in here? Somebody done stole some shit. Who did it? And at this point, Lakeisha comes up in there, and she was like, what's going on? I came down here to do inventory. It seems like you niggas done hit, got me, beat me to it. I said, girl, calm down, trying to sound hood, trying to sound street, trying to sound down and all that stuff. Don't try to talk to them like that, okay? Just say what you got to say and move on. She notices that the product is missing too, and she like, which one of y'all motherfuckers did it? And was like, nobody did it. We trying to figure out, well, who got up in here? We don't know. Well, who the one saw that it was missing? I did. So I'm finna go call Tommy and let him know that y'all did this shit. Wait a minute, bitch. First of all, you ain't finna say shit, okay? It was like, maybe your ass the one that did it. When Too Big came at Lakeisha, I said, strike one. As much as we don't fuck with Lakeisha, but bitch, strike one. And then when he grabbed Lakeisha, I said, strike two, bitch. You got one more, and you about to die. You about to die, okay? Cause she was like, I'm about to call Tommy. I'm finna tell Tommy face to face. Fuck calling him. I'm finna tell him face to face. You don't need him to do that, cause then he gonna get crazy and all that stuff. We don't need him to do that. I was like, maybe we do need him to do that. And when Lakeisha leave, Too Big like, She ain't gonna be calling me no sneaking ass thief up in my face and all that stuff. Had he not she not been Tommy girl, I would have really smacked her ass out and all that shit. I said, bitch, you need to calm down. Too bit need to been gone. He need to have been gone. I'm just sitting here like, Lakeisha, go snitch. I really want you to go snitch right now because I can't with Too Bit. This clownery of a crew that Tommy has, like, just don't listen. God damn. And then back over at the campaign office, Ramona over there talking to Derek. That's the little white boy assistant or whatever, campaign manager name. And trying to figure out where the hell is Tate at because he needs to be on the books. He needs to be out here doing this stuff and going on, going over the campaign or whatever. Well, he's at this church. Let me turn Beyonce post. He's at this church. Beyonce, you better that better just be Popeyes. That's all I'm saying. That better just be Popeyes. You better be like, fuck vegan right about now. Because I ain't got no shows coming up. That better just be Popeyes. Because, bitch, calm your uterus down. Anyway, no, I shouldn't have said that. But, anyway, I know God said be fruitful and multiply, but goddamn. I know you're married and all, but goddamn. Okay, let that just be a fool baby. But anyway, moving on, and she look good thick. She look good. I ain't complaining. I'm just selfish. I just want some music, bitch. Okay? But anyway, so Ramona, dude tell him he out there at some church doing a little prayer meeting and all this stuff. And then was like, well, I gotta get Cassandra on the book too. Cassandra not here either. And he like, that bitch ain't here either. It's Cassandra, his wife. The one that Tate is fucking. And where is Cassandra and Tate? Derek sitting there like, well, Tate ain't here. Cassandra ain't here. Them the only two that ain't here. It just seems like every time that, Tate ain't here, Cassandra not here. 1 + 1 = 2. And then you multiply that by 2, you get 4. And then, you can subtract and take 2 away from that. You still get 2. You know what I'm saying? So let me go check on this. How he knew what hotel or what place they was at. Derek popped up on their ass while he was, bitch, Tate was getting in them guts with them little bitty titties. I said, girl, when Cassandra got out, first of all, why are you trying to hide yourself? Your husband has seen all your goods. I said, first of all, what are you trying to hide? Because you ain't got nothing up here. You just got nipples, okay? You just got nipples, okay? But here go Tate. I'm sorry that you had to find out this way, but here go Cassandra. We was going to tell you after the campaign. And Derek was like, man, fuck you. I'm finna go take all my shit that I got on your ass across the street to the next person. I said, bitch, you done fucked around with the wrong one. I said, little Derek, you better watch yourself. So Lakeisha goes home. She up there looking for Tommy. She was like, Tommy ain't there. So she texted him, yo, Tommy, we really need to talk about this nigga Too Bit, okay? Come on home, we gotta talk or whatever. And in the process of her sending out this text message, somebody's knocking at the door. So this scary bitch go ahead in her purse and she gets the gun. Okay, I ain't gonna call her scary right there, but who knows where Tommy stay at besides Ghost and Tariq. But at this point, they on high alert because they feel like Ghost out here trying to kill him and all that stuff or whatever, at least Tommy. So that's why she got the gun. So I'm going to give you a pass on that, Lakeisha. You were smart on that one. But you weren't going to do shit with that gun. But at the same time, Tariq is at the door. She trying to say, the way everybody has flipped on everybody is astounding, bitch, okay? Lakeisha literally cannot stand Tariq right by now. The way that she was talking to him, little nigga, what you doing here? Tommy not here. Why you here? Every time you come around, it's always some shit that happens or whatever. You come around, Ghost come around. Ain't nobody got time for that. You gotta go, okay? She was like, well, is Tommy over there in Brooklyn? What you know about Brooklyn? And right then and there, I was like, okay, Lakeisha not really that dumb as we think, okay? But, she's still an irritant because she started putting 2 and 2 together right then and there. You know what I'm saying? She was like, Brooklyn. He was like, you know what? You're going to have to get your ass out of here and don't ever come back, okay? He was like, bet. Mind you, Tariq called her ass out. It was like, you up here trying to play gangster and shit like this. You're not even built for that shit. And he was like you up here with that gun. You ain't built for that shit either. I said, oops. Oops. Mind you, Tariq come downstairs and Tasha down there like, listen, see, I knew your ass was gonna be over here. And was like, get your ass in the car so you could tell your daddy where the fuck you been at. Come on, get in the car. I'm surprised he went on ahead and got in the car. Mind you, she walked away. He could have walked away and went the opposite direction, and we could have caused the whole ass scene outside, okay? Because you know how black parents are sometimes. We'll cause scenes in a minute, you know? But, because you're not about to embarrass us. They'll embarrass you before we embarrass them like that. You know what I'm saying? Why I say us like I got kids? I ain't got kids. Ugh. But anyway, moving on from that, back at the Justice Department, you know, Warner talking about talking to them, Saxe and Blanca about the whole thing with Tariq. And then she like, so when I talked to Tariq, it's like he said that he claims that he was not there and he went to go get some hot chocolate with little Issa Marine. I said, girl, you know damn well. She said, listen, the story was so airtight, but I can see some holes in it and I'm trying to figure out what it was, okay? She was like, the bitch was just too good. That's basically what is going on. You know, so they try to figure that shit out. Saxe leaves. You know, Warner called her back and basically was like, I want you to look into Saxe, okay? Because some shit is going down. Every time somebody come up against Saxe or whatever, or when it comes to this James St. Patrick, we get a witness or something like that, they just so happen to die off or something happens to them. Now, we need to investigate that. Blanca like, first of all, I did not come down here to investigate corruption in the Eastern District. I came down here to investigate who was Angela Valdine's killer. And he was like, bitch, I'm so sorry that you thought that I was asking you to do something. Bitch, I'm telling your ass, okay? I said, oops. Oops. Then we get this whole thing back at the campaign office at Tate. You know, he didn't get Andre's daughter back. They taking pictures and all that stuff, using it for his campaign and everything. But Andre said, these pictures and stuff, you're going to have to wait to put them out. Don't do that until after the campaign or whatever. And then Tate was like, that's okay. I'm going to just put it on my website. He was like, cool, whatever. So at this point, Ramona is pissed the fuck off with Tate. Bitch, you really going to jeopardize the campaign over a piece of ass? I said, why she getting so upset? And then I had to remember her husband, who was also in politics, wound up cheating on her and had the whole sex tape and embarrassing her. So she has a deeper feeling for this, you know. But she's also like, you're fucking up. This is an embarrassment, okay? You out here putting your campaign in jeopardy because you didn't just fuck a low-level person's wife. Okay, you fucked somebody's wife who was dead near neck and neck with you, you know, that you had doing all this stuff on your campaign and who can destroy you if he wants to, okay, a married fucking woman. And then you talk about you gonna spin it as, you know, you fell in love on a campaign trail and all this stuff. It was like, this is a woman that you don't even know gonna play ball with you after this, okay? You doing too much. So then you know, Ghost come in after he talking to Dre, told Dre, you know, he gonna get him in contact with, you know, Jason and all that stuff. I don't even give a fuck about that, even though, you know, Dre knew about the whole thing with the setup and all that stuff with the, fundraising and the robbery and shit like that. It was like, Dre, he not gonna tell you everything because he don't trust your ass. You're not privy to that no more, okay? So he come back in there talking to Tate and basically, you know, saying that, because Tate was like, we need to get rid of Derek, okay? And if he bad for me, he gonna be bad for you because I had him go through everybody that donated to my campaign or work on my campaign. I had him go through a thorough search of who they are. That's what I wanted him to do, okay? And so he got shit all up on you. Yeah, we know all about you. I said, now when you say we know all about you, what do you mean we know all about you? How much do we know? You probably don't know shit, okay? Probably haven't even really touched the surface about who James St. Patrick is. You know what I'm saying? But moving on from that, James was like, if you want me to make this, because he was like, what can you do to make this go away? He was like, well, bitch, get me in contact with this school or whatever, and then we'll see what's happening. And so James do meet Derek in the parking lot. He was like, listen, I came here out the kindness of my heart, not because of Tate or whatever, but I know regardless of what you may think, he can do some good and all this stuff. I just asked you to do something with me. That's it. And then it went off. I was like, oh, what y'all finna get into? Don't kill the little boy because he an innocent bystander, okay? It's not his fault that he wasn't fucking his girl right and she went back to black dick. You know what I'm saying? It's not her fault. I mean, his fault. It's nature. It's nature. Let me me stop. But back at the with Tommy, Tommy goes over there to meet up with Jason. Jason got this other guy, I think his name was Ronaldo. And his is a connector, whatever that he has, a distro from California, and basically he wants them to start working with each other, whatever, doing, they both solo in their adventures and stuff, but he wanted them to connect. Okay, and I was like, oh, you look familiar. Who is you? I said, hey, puppy, and moving on from that, he goes back home and he sees he talking to Lakeisha. And he was like, I'm sorry I didn't respond to your text, but what is this thing about Too Big? I came to the warehouse and then I found out that somebody been taking drugs from you. What Too Big's been telling me? And when I mentioned it, that motherfucker grabbed me. First he yelled at me, then he grabbed me. Also, he put his hands on you. That nigga been asking for it this whole week. Okay? But wait. I don't think Too Big is the one that's been taking the drugs from you. I think it was Tariq, because Tariq came over here asking about Brooklyn. Did you take him over there to your warehouse or whatever? Tariq would never do some shit like that. I'm just saying, you just don't know. No, Tariq would never do nothing like that. And he know about Proctor and that you got him, help him, do the whole thing with Proctor, whatever. It was like, Tariq ain't the same. This is what she said. He ain't the same. I know that kid, and I'm gonna prove it to you. I said, Tommy, you dumb. You dumb as shit. Tariq did that shit, and you fucking know it, okay? Tariq over there asking Dre for drugs and stuff like that. They don't trust each other, but eventually, he gonna get the drugs from him. I'm sitting here like both of y'all gotta go. They both know each other ain't shit. That's the funny part about it. They both that that each of them ain't shit. Okay, they both on some sneaky stuff and they trying to work with each other. He trying to get his weight up and all this stuff. And it's just like, Tariq, you are getting in over your head. I don't know which way we are going. We trying to save your little ass. All these harsh words that we trying to say to your ass, it's not because we just send them out the blue. We see what's gonna happen, bitch. Okay? You not built for this. You trying to prove a point for what? For what? You ain't even got to struggle, but you up here doing all this shit. For what? What's the point? And he was making me mad. Okay? So, moving on from that. Blanca. She talking to little Issa Marie at her school or whatever. She trying to figure out where she was because little Issa, Elisa Marie was at school, and she was like, "Did you find anybody that killed my daddy? Does that what that mean?" Because she went there and she returned her book bag or whatever. And so at this point, look, Elisa Marie looking at her book bag like, "Hold up, where's the unicorn that my mom gave me? My mom gave me that to remind me of her. Where's the unicorn?" La Blanca looking like, "Oh, bitch, what you looking at?" And then she said, Blanca goes back to Sack's office. Okay, goes over there to Sack's office, going all up and through his shit, and she finds the unicorn in his drawer. Okay, and not only does she find the unicorn, she finds the thumb drive that was in there. And so she sneaks out the office, and she just so happens to run into Sax, trying to figure out what's going on and all that stuff. And I was just like, Sax is about to go down, and it's about time because, he's been skating through this whole thing. As soon as Tamika got fired, his ass should have got fired as well, okay? He needs to be killed, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So I was just like, catch his ass up. I'm Tariq and Ghost are in Tasha at this new school or whatever. Well, I forget what, Cali Side Prep, whatever the fuck it's called. Okay, and it's a school that Tate, put his recommendation in to help get him into, at least get an interview. And they doing all of what's hard for Tariq, what's not hard for Tariq, and things like that. And what the fuck is this on my shit? Well, whatever. Trying to get him into the school. Long story short, he gets into the school, whatever, and then they come home. Tasha like, okay, so now you start back school next week. You got a whole lot of stuff to do. You need to start reading this, start reading that. I already read that, Choke ain't get, this school ain't got shit on Choke and all this stuff. We already did that stuff. Okay, well, so I'm expecting that you gonna get straight A's. I mean, yeah, whatever. It was like, you gonna tell your, what you gotta talk to your daddy about? What you gotta tell your daddy? Dad, I'm sorry for sneaking away from you. Why that sound like when Val was on Martin, he was like, sorry I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. That's how he started this shit off. And I just sit here like, don't what is this? And then he talk about something. He went over there to Tommy's place to talk to him, but Lakeisha was there and she was all up on my ass, and I'm pretty sure that she knows that I stole the drugs. You need to talk to her daddy. You need to let him know. I said, this manipulative ass bitch. Ghost go down there to talk to Lakeisha, see her in the parking lot or whatever, and basically was like, I ain't finna kill your ass. You know, you ain't meant for this drug game, whatever, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, you about the money and everything else. So here, I'm gonna write you this sizable check. You can take you and cash somewhere else, and so that y'all can have a better life. You know, take him to somewhere warm. I heard that Atlanta is a beautiful city. You should take him down there. Okay? I'm sitting here like, all right, so you basically underhandedly, you know, without threatening her, you threatened her, you know, and of course, Lakeisha is in her feelings about this whole thing. And let me tell y'all something, because some people was having this. It was a couple of comments in last week's episode review in the comments was saying that, you know, why is it that they don't have no money? Okay, are they really broke? These niggas not broke. You know, you have to, when you clean money, you got to go through a process of all this stuff. Y'all also have to understand that they're not just going to have this money just laying down here and there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Ghost had to do stuff with his money. You know, he got to give money to Tasha. He's paying off the stuff with the club. You know, he can't take all the money out of the club because then he going to be broke from the club. Okay? You got to make all this stuff. It's a legal thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you did the banks and all that stuff, you moving more money and all that shit. Baby, these niggas ain't broke. They just moving their money smart. They not trying to move all their assets. They not trying to still take up all their stuff, okay? So that's why they went out there doing all that shit with trying to sell those drugs or whatever and get that money, okay? Because they had a plan going on. You saw how, you know, Ghost was easily ready to give Lakeisha that money, bitch, and put it in her pocket. Didn't tell her to take it, just put it in her pocket. She looked at it, and I know it was a few zeros in there because she sure didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing. Okay, baby, let me tell you something. Ramona, I like Ramona. Ramona went over there talking to Cassandra, okay, and was basically like, bitch, you want this marriage or whatever? Here, sign this NDA, sign this or whatever. She was like, oh, this ain't the marriage proposal that I you know, wanted or whatever. But hey, listen, you really think that I really want to marry Tate? I don't want to marry that nigga, okay? Yeah, he's an asshole. You know, he fuck good or whatever. He got a big dick and all that stuff. But I believe I don't even believe all the stuff that he says. I believe about like 65%. He's a shit talker, okay? Fuck that shit. And she was like, so what is it that you want? Oh, you want a seat. A councilman seat. That's what you want, huh? She was like, I could get you one in Flatbush, and you know, with your looks and you know the things that you do or whatever. And she was like, oh, I noticed that you didn't say intelligence. She was like, I said exactly what I wanted to say. I said, Ramona. Ramona had me laughing right there. I said, damn, bitch. I said, Cassandra, you is kind of cute. And throw that ass this way. I don't have to have. You ain't gotta have a lot of titties. I got enough titties for us. But anyway, moving on from that. That was funny. And then, you know, go back over there to Councilman Tate's office. Ramona telling him that she done fixed all of that, and that, you know, the whole situation with Derek is okay. Okay, so to what they thought was okay, you know. And then Councilman Tate, this motherfucker got his nerves talking about why don't you going through your stuff, I'm unmarried, you unmarried, you going through scandal, I had a little scandal on my thing, put us together, 2 and 2 equals 4, you know what I'm saying? We can make this thing happen, you know, sign the NDA. It don't have to be, you know, anything else involved, but you can get this magic stick. Let me just tell you this. I'm sitting here the whole time while he trying to proposition her to get on her team and to marry him and, you know, come together and all this stuff. The whole time I'm sitting here listening to the words that he said, and I said, bitch, you are so dumb. Because Ramona look like the type of bitch that records everything. And you stupid, okay? Because that's sexual harassment. That is sexual harassment. Ramona said, bitch, first of all, no. Cassandra gave you glowing reviews. I'll give you that. But no. And third of all, you made it seem as if I don't even like nobody. How you know I ain't even looking into somebody? And then as soon as she said that, here come James. I said, oh, right on cue, my man James. I said, bitch, that's what you wanted to say. But he came in with Derek. Now, mind you, they thought that Derek was gone. Okay, especially Tate. But come to find out, the opportunity that James presented to Derek was, you can come on, be the project manager of my Queens Bridge project, Child's project, and you know, get some perks or whatever. He gonna keep all this stuff under wraps, pay the legal fees and everything, and then, you know, I sign the NDA. Ramona was like, that sounds good. I said, Ramona, you will say yes to anything James says. You are pussy whipped, and he ain't even put his finger in it. He ain't even put his nose in it. You didn't even get to sit on his face yet. Like, come on. Girl, I want somebody to get me whooped like that. 'Cause I want to be fucked up like that. Girl, no. Do I? I should tell y'all the story of some shit that happened this week. But no, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that just about yet. I'm gonna let it develop a little bit something. But anyway, moving on from that. This whole thing with Dre and Sax, I don't understand it, okay? I don't understand it. Because at this point in time, Dre, I would have fucked up. I would have took my chances and I would have beat Sax to a goddamn pole. Okay, you out here stabbing each and everybody. Mind you, James had talked to Dre when he was talking to him earlier when he had his baby back. He said, you know, you the one that killed Maria. He was like, bitch, I ain't killed Maria. Sax also thinks that Dre killed Maria, okay? And he giving him this ankle monitor to put on. He was like, bitch, I get my daughter back. I ain't got to do nothing else for you. You ain't got no leverage on me. He was like, yeah, I'm going to just tell everybody that you killed Maria. You go home now, whatever. It's going to be a whole bunch of cops out there trying to kill your ass because you know, killed Maria and all that stuff. And he was like, ain't this about a bitch? He said, you're going to keep on wearing this until you give me some evidence that can convict James. And I said, this is how the real killers and stuff get, you know, slip by, because motherfuckers so focused and with this hard on and vendetta against other people, you know, that they swear did it, that they don't want to look outside the box and look for the actual person. That is what Sax is doing. And I can't wait till Sax die. He has to die. Meanwhile, back at the warehouse, Tommy is standing there was sitting there. Spanky, Too Big, and Grim come up in there. And basically, you know, Tommy is pissed off about the whole thing that happened with Lakeisha and Too Big. And Spank is trying to take up for Too Big, all right? First of all, I understand he shouldn't have put his hands on her, but to be quite honest, she came in here and she started to shit herself. I mean, you ain't finna kill this motherfucker over no bitch, you know what I'm saying? You're not finna do that. That's how empires fall, over women and all that stuff. He was like, no, I'm not gonna kill your ass. I'm gonna let you walk because I know you didn't take my product, but you can get the fuck on. And he was like, what about me? You too, get the fuck out. I said, so you just fired them both on the spot and just let them leave like that? And at this point, they trying to conspire as to what to do, how to get back in Tommy's good graces and all that stuff. You know, Too Big, he act like he don't give a damn, but he do. He's still walking around. Man, you, Too Big still got Ghost Watch from that robbery, okay? So Spanky, you know, they was thinking, they was like, we can have find the Councilman Tate dude and take him in or whatever, and, you know, he have another one of these fundraisers, and if he with them, we can take him in, because then we can get to Ghost that way. That's what we do. We bring him to Tommy and all this stuff and woo woo woo. Okay, so y'all trying to kill Ghost. Y'all too dumb to try to kill Ghost, okay? Then they was like, but what about Lakeisha ass? That's the bitch that gotta go. Okay, well, we could get somebody to like kind of scare her. Don't fuck her up or anything, but just scare her ass. I was like, okay, you're taking a risk. You are taking a risk. And then talking about scared straight and all this stuff, Tommy meets up with Tariq. They on top of this building in this warehouse district or whatever, and basically, you know, he pissed off at him and he was like, I'm basically done with you, because he was asking that little motherfucker, did you steal from me? You told me to my face that you never took from me, that the drugs that you got was from Canaan. Did you steal from me? Just admit the shit, Tariq, okay? And he was like, yeah, I did. I was in some trouble. Vincent, he was like, I didn't know where you was. He was like, you gave me your you set me up a ride on Uber, so you could have got the address to the Brooklyn place from that. And I was like, you are so right. And at that moment when he finally admitted, he was like, okay, Tommy scared that little motherfucker, put him over that building like he was about to drop his ass, and then when he pulled him back, he was like, you just like your goddamn daddy. I can't trust him and I can't trust you, and I guess we ain't family. You stole from me and you lied from me, so fuck you right about now. Tariq was standing there looking dumb as shit. I said, that's what you get. That's what your ass fucking deserves. And Spanky and Too Big, they also found the article with Dre up in it too, right? And so they was like, we finna get that little motherfucker too, because Tommy looking for Dre too, okay? And I said, oh shit, it's really about to go the fuck down. I said, like, come on. Y'all, like, Dre, did you not think that you have so many enemies that's out here that would not be good, and you up here listening to this man saying that he was just gonna put it on the website? if you put it on the internet anywhere it can get out, these pictures was not a good replacement or whatever. And he was like the nigga and see if he good. Then if I say he good and I'm okay with it, then okay, you will have my permission to go ahead and shoot Tommy. I said, oh, this shit ain't gonna end well. Spanky and Two Bit that sent they dude Mosey over there to Lakeisha to scare her ass, and this dude talking about something is all, you better stay away and Ghost gonna come and kill your ass and all that stuff. I said, I see what the fuck y'all doing. And he thought that that bitch was just gonna lay there and not do nothing and not say nothing, not give nothing. Lakeisha pulled that after he stabbed her ass, or he didn't necessarily stab her, but he cut her. After all of that, bitch, she pulled that gun out and she pop 2-3 bullets up in him, killed him. Tommy, could you get down here? Cause I need you quick and all that stuff. So she telling Tommy when he get down there what happened, and basically said that Ghost sent him out there and he had Ghost name all up in his mouth, so that's why she figured that it was Ghost. And I said, no, that's not it. He was like, maybe it was because I took that check. I didn't do nothing with that check that he gave me and all that stuff. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my God, this is not going to go the way that I feel like it's going to go. I can't do this no more. I ain't trying to be up in the street life all this time. I just want to have a house in the suburbs and be a normal life and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, then why the fuck would you get with somebody called Tommy? And you seen what they've been doing for years. You're not dumb to this. You know what they're doing. Okay? Bitch, it was just making me mad. Okay? And then at this point, mind you, Tommy, Two Bit and Spanky then brought Dre to them with a fucking ankle bracelet on him. So they got to get rid of his ass. And I said, oh my God, y'all are so dumb. Tommy's side of the fence is just so fucking dumb. I just don't get it. Like, girl, what is going on? Then, they trying to come up with an idea of what to do with Dre, or got him tied up in the seat or whatever. Two Bit and Spanky go out. They ask him what's happening with Mosey. And they don't know where Mosey at because Mosey dead, bitch. Okay. And at this point, Grim, I said, don't do my nigga Grim. Okay. Grim was like Julio in a sense. The nigga just loyal. Okay. And he was either gonna let Dre call his his daughter. Dre then got out the little twisted ties and took Grim's gun and shot him and killed his ass. And I just said, Jesus. Like the least one that you expect was gonna went in this episode. None of the main characters, but it just happened. And of course, when Tommy had took Dre's phone or whatever, saw that it was a note, a message from Ghost talking about something. He finna meet up with Jason and all this stuff. He go down there, see Jason, and see that Ghost is down there. What you doing and all this stuff? You trying to get rid of me and woo woo woo. Jason said, you know what? Okay, I'll let y'all do it y'all way, but y'all finna do it my way. Y'all finna bury this fucking drama that y'all got, and y'all finna work together. That's what y'all finna do. And if any one of y'all wind up dead, I'm killing the next one. Okay? I said, oh, all right. So at this point, Tommy confronts Ghost, thinking that Ghost had something to do with Lakeisha. Mind you, Ghost was about to get some ass that night. I don't care what nobody thought. Okay, Ramona, was talking to him at the club and was like, and Tay tried to come on to me and all this stuff, and good luck about the Derek situation, but Tay tried to come on to me. How'd you get out of it, girl? I told him I was eyeing somebody else. I said, ooh, who? And right before she could say something, Tommy brought his ass up in there, beat it, lady. I said, you is a rude bitch. You are a rude. You need to die just for that, Tommy. At least somebody needs to cut you somewhat just for that, And at this point, he coming at him, and it was like, I didn't send shit down there to Lakeisha to get back for Angela. I can never get back at Angela, okay? Get back because of the Angela situation. He's not on that right now. And he was like, we gotta work together, okay? And what we gotta do is we gotta come up with a plan to take this nigga out. That's what we gotta do. And until then, can you trust me? Yeah, we can trust. I can trust you or whatever. You can trust me too until this Jason situation is done, okay? Now, what people, once again, people have to realize with the money situation, they're not broke. You have to remember that Jason had them by the balls and was just paying had them paying tax to him. Okay, now he said if y'all don't work together, if y'all work together, y'all won't have to pay this tax. He had them paying over $100,000 every 2 weeks. Okay, that would drain a motherfucker real quick. So why would he try? This is somebody that they know guaranteed is gonna kill them for sure, if they don't, have their money. So why would they take that money that they got to get a Jason? and try to use it on Tariq ass. You know what I'm saying? That didn't make sense. So that's why they was out there trying to struggle to get the drugs and all that stuff. Then also, Tommy just went out and brought a fucking house, okay, for Lakeisha. I said, kill that bitch in that house, okay? I'm sorry. Keep her there or whatever, because I'm tired of her. I'm really tired of her. And then Saxe got found out, you know, about the recording and the fact that he tried to flip Lindsay Proctor, okay, and then got her death on tape, and then tried to use it to blackmail Proctor and tried to cover it up, his murder, because he knew that was the reason why he got killed. And, you know, basically got put on administrative leave, and oh boy is done with his ass. And I said, that's what you get, bitch. That's what you get, you know. So at this point, at the end of the episode, I'm just gonna skip some shit. If I skip some shit, we'll talk about it, because it's been on for a minute. Bitch, Tasha. Okay, now see, Tasha, girl, we be trying with you, and this is why I can never 100% feel bad for you. Like I said, I always go back to the first season. People be like, can't nobody make no grown man do this or do that. But he was doing stuff for his family and all this shit or whatever. But Tasha wouldn't let him, or did not want him to get out the game. Yeah, he could have said, fuck you, bitch, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And eventually he did do that. But at that moment, he didn't have no choice to do so. But this bitch at the end, you talking about, I guess she done saw, you know, Tariq gonna do what the fuck he wanna do, okay? And that's gonna be my choice to fucking, you know, teach your ass the game. Because you're not gonna go to school and you're not gonna do what you're gonna do if we tell you to do it. You lied to me. This whole thing about that kidnapping shit, it was implied that you helped. You was supposed to get half of it, right? Yeah. Okay, so let me tell you something. You're going to go to school. You're going to graduate high school. You're going to go to college. And you're going to run a drug gang. You can be better than Ghost, okay? But you're going to have a teacher to teach your ass. And I'm going to teach you the streets. And I said, bitch, get the fuck up out of here. I'm over it. I'm over it. Y'all, that was Power. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. And I will see y'all later. Peace.